approach for DS questions on the GMAT. There's a question followed by 2 statements and there are 5 answer choices which remain the same throughout. Option A is that statement 1 alone is sufficient, 2 is not. Option B is that 2 alone is sufficient, 1 is not. Option C is that both together are sufficient, neither alone is sufficient. D is that either statement alone is sufficient. And option E is that the 2 statements together are not sufficient to answer the question. So the approach, the flowchart is that first of all look at statement 1 alone. If statement 1 is sufficient, the answer can be A or D. The next step should be to look at statement 2. Check whether it is sufficient. If it is, the answer is option D. If it is not, the answer is option A. You do not have to combine. Suppose statement 1 were not sufficient, the answer can be B, C or E. In this case also, the second step is to look at whether statement 2 alone is sufficient. If yes, the answer is B. You don't have to combine. If statement 2 is also not sufficient, this is the case where the answer can be C or E and you need to combine and check. If on combining the answer can be obtained, then the answer is option C. If even the 2 statements together are not sufficient, the answer is E. So this is the correct methodology for approaching DS questions on the GMAT. And while the flowchart may look quite cumbersome, it is quite intuitive. I would suggest that on the GMAT, you get your scratchbook. In advance, write lots of 1 and 2s the way I have written here. And then when you look at the DS questions, just see how much information is needed for answering the question. If 1 is sufficient, 2 is also sufficient, the answer is D. 1 did not work, 2 did not work, combining worked, the answer is C. 1 did not work, 2 worked, the answer is B. 1 did not work, 2 did not work, so I need to combine. Even combining did not work, the answer is E. The DS questions require minimum pen work and it's all about figuring out how much information is needed. So very often just this amount of pen work is enough for solving the questions. This was the concept, guys. GMAT shorts are deliberately kept brief. For an elaborate explanation, please refer the stage 1 videos. Thanks for watching.